Hey there! So today for dinner, I wanted to have something a little different than usual, and Vishal was asking for something new. Weren't you, Vishal?
Yes.
So I decided, why not make paneer sliders?
Wow.
So I have a packet of pav. Normally we use dinner rolls and stuff like that, all the fancy stuff that you find on the internet. But good old pav is dinner rolls as such. So you can just use like a pav. I normally even bake pav at home, but this is something that's like super easy, middle of the week meal that you want to, stir up pretty quickly. Or if you are someone who loves burgers but don't have the time to actually do it, well, this is the thing that you would do it pretty easily, to be honest. Come on, let's start. Come on closer, Vishal. So, I'm just gonna switch on the tawa. So, I made dosas earlier, so I'm just reusing the same tawa. And I'm gonna be adding like 2 teaspoons of oil. Let the oil heat up a bit. And while the oil is heating, let's see what all we require for it. So I have like a block of cheese, capsicum, tomatoes, green chilies, onions. These are the greens of the green onion. These are the green onions themselves. So don't mind it. It's a little drier than usual because I just left it in the fridge. And then we have like nicely chopped paneer cubes. And then we have two dressings which are there in the fridge. I just want to use up. So I have garlic and chipotle, and I also have some mayo here with me. So the oil is starting to heat up. I've chopped like one small onion because I need some onion to even top the slider with. I'm just going to be using half of this. That's not more. Because we have the whites of the scallions or the spring onions too, so I'll be adding that as well. And of course we have green chili for the spiciness. You don't want them to be like in a super screamingly hot pan. You want them to sizzle, but you don't want to like basically char them. You want to make sure that this is not very what do you call that, carbony black.
Burnt.
Yeah, burnt. I didn't want to use the word burnt, but yeah. So you basically just need to saute them so that they get soft. Ginger garlic paste is totally optional over here. If you want, you can add ginger garlic paste to this. Vishal, do you want ginger garlic paste in it?
No.
No.
Aren't we already adding garlic dip and all that?
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't put ginger garlic paste. So the sauces are completely onto you. You can use whatever is available at your home. So it's completely customizable. The flavor profile is very, very customizable in that way. Can you smell the chili?
Yes. I can see the chili also.
Yeah. So I'm going to be using quite a little bit of red chili powder just for like slight bit of color, because the green chili itself is quite spicy over here. Yeah. So as you can see, it's kind of soft. Next thing to go in will be the capsicum. So here goes in the bell peppers. You can use any colored, Shimla mirch as well. Oh, the spice is getting to me now. The green chili that I'm using is kind of spicier than usual. I think I need to skip the red chili itself altogether. Okay, if you are interested in a nice red color, you can use Kashmiri chili powder. So the next thing, once the Shimla mirch or the capsicum is a little soft to go in, will be the tomato. So just one tomato. So one thing, as soon as you add the tomato in any dish for that matter, add salt with it because it's supposed to draw out the moisture of the tomato and cook it well. So here goes. I'm probably going to be salting for like 75% of the dish, and then later on trying it out and then checking. If it needs more salt, I'll add it then. So as you can see, the tomatoes are going nice and soft. Can you see that, Vishal?
Yes.
Yeah. So as you can see, they're like becoming nice and jammy right now. At this stage, if you want it to be a little sweet, you can add your tomato ketchup right here. It brings out a little bit of sweetness, but I'm gonna skip that because I'm not really a fan of that tomato ketchup sweetness in this. Vishal, do you want tomato ketchup, or do you I think you would like hot and sweet in it. Okay, we'll be adding hot and sweet sauce. So Maggi hot and sweet is something that we cannot live without. But I'm gonna be adding my paneer now. So I just chopped up into small bits. You can even grate it, or probably mash it and put it like a bhurji in this. That also works. So I'm just gonna be using chopped paneer. So this is like 100 grams of paneer for 6 paos. You don't need a whole lot of it because of cheese is gonna go in and whole other stuff as well. So this is what I have added. You can add sweet corn if you want. You can add peas if you want. You can add like a whole lot of vegetables, a boiled veg like chopped up carrots, chopped up beans and all. Also, if you want to make it more healthier, I just want to make it pretty simple and fast, so I'm not going to be adding any one of those. And do remember, before adding things like carrots and beans, make sure you're blanching them, or like cooking them for like a few minutes in the microwave or something, steaming them before adding, because you're supposed to bite into it and you don't want to bite into like a hard piece of carrot. Would you like that, Vishwan?
Yes.
A hard piece of carrot in your slider?
No.
Exactly. Since these are desi sliders, I'm going to be adding some garam masala. Not a whole lot, just a tiny sprinkling. You can add dhania powder, etc. also to this, but for me currently I think garam masala is enough. That too a little bit. I just want that slight spice kick. And this is not like a very spicy garam masala. It's like just straightforward, very simple. It has dhania also in it. That's the reason I'm not adding dhania powder. So while the flavors are infusing in the paneer, I'm gonna be slicing the pav into two parts, basically the top part and the bottom part. So I have a baking sheet over here. I will just have my pav also, and I'm just gonna be slicing it this way. So I have my top half and the bottom half. So this is going to be, I'm just going to be setting everything on this, and then it's going to go into the oven. So the paneer has absorbed quite a bit of flavor. I am not going to be adding salt right now because I feel even the cheese is going to be slightly salty, as well as there are sauces that are supposed to go in it. So I think this is the filling that is supposed to go in. You can add like boiled rajma, boiled chana, etc. in this. That also will taste amazing and will add a whole lot of protein. Now, before I just turn off the gas stove, I'm going to be adding the green part of the green onion or the spring onion, and I'm going to keep a little bit on reserve so that I can add it on the top as well. I'm just going to give it a mix and then turn off the stove. So this is the filling for the sliders. Mayo, I've already added like a tablespoon of the chipotle dip. I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of less than a tablespoon of the garlic dip as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this well. So if you want to make this into a tandoori mayo, you can add something called the tandoori masala that you get from multiple brands. So you just need to add a little bit of that and a little bit of Kashmiri chili or degi mirch powder. So here we have the dip basically, or the sauce that is going to go on top. I'm going to put it on both the sides. Add the sauces to both the sides and spread them well. As you can see, I don't do kanjusi with the sauce. Do I, Vishal?
No.
There you go. The next step would be adding the filling to the, what do you say? The buns or the pav. I'm gonna try spreading it as evenly as I can. You like the smell of it, Vishal?
Yes.
So if you do not have paneer, you can even use like a whole lot of veggies and stuff like that.
A piece of paneer fell out.
That's fine. I'll put that back in a while. Let me just finish filling it up.
Are you not going to fill the other one?
No, that is the top. Why do you need to fill that? That goes on the top of this, right? To make a sandwich kind of slider. The sound that you heard is not Vishal burping, but saying yes. Isn't it?
I said, oh,
Yeah.
not.
But then
There is a difference.
I get that. There you go. We have all of our filling. So the next thing to go in is of course the cheese. I'm going to be grating processed Amul cheese on top. You can use any other like cheddar or mozzarella, but I'm trying to keep it as Indian desi as possible. And desi, if you can see all the street food. Vishal, how much cheese do they put on the street food videos that we see?
Less.
Really? I see mountains of cheese. Was that a sarcastic yes, no?
Yes.
I see mountains and mountains of cheese being grated on top for like on the street food, but I'm gonna keep it okay. I'm not gonna do a whole lot.
You're just going to put a hill, not a mountain.
Yeah. So that much goes on this side, and I'm gonna grate a little bit on that side as well, so that under the oven even that gets like nice and melty and gooey. Oh, a piece of cheese came off. I think that's enough. Don't you see?
That's more than enough.
Yeah. So that's the amount of cheese that's gonna go in. And if you can remember, I had some onions left. So I'm gonna keep that here. Trying to keep. And also the green onion, a little bit of it that we kept as a reserve is gonna go in. Does that look good, Vishal?
Yes. It makes me hungry.
So a simple thing is that if you do not have an oven, you can always put this on the tawa, close the tawa and let it broil in itself. And if you have an oven, it's at 160 degrees for 5 minutes and then 180 degrees for 5 minutes. As you can see, it's nice and brown, it's pretty crunchy and crispy. I'm just going to be adding Vishal's favorite
Hot and sweet.
hot and sweet. So I'm just going to be drizzling some.
Just like me.
So I'm just going to be drizzling some of that. So I'm gonna try picking this up, putting it on, and this should be pretty light compared to that, so I think I can pick that up with my hand and just pop it on top of that. Oh, it's so cheesy and hot. Can you see the amount of cheese that's on that? Maybe pick it up and pop it on top. See, it's nice and toasty right now. I haven't added any butter because I feel it has enough fat as it is. So I haven't added any butter as such. So let me just turn it and do the same thing. There it goes. I think this is easily gonna feed 2 people, like 3 sliders each. So that is what it's dinner for me and Vishal today. So
Hey everyone.
Vishal is here. Say hi again.
Hello.
And we have the sliders right in front of him. So he's gonna try it out. Vishal, why don't you take one? So you can see the cross section here. Let me just, don't open it. It's already stuck together if I'm not wrong. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cheese that is doing the immense work.
Okay. So
Have it.
take a bite.
Careful.
Let me ensure I don't spill it.
Yeah. I hope you guys can hear the crunch.
Nice.
So what does the taste remind you of? Does it remind you of any Indian dish?
It's like those, those desi pizzas that we usually eat. It's got that cheese ka flavor and also has that, kind of that pav bhaji kind of experience.
You can actually add pav bhaji masala to this also. It will become
No,
tawa sliders.
but that again becomes like a pav bhaji, so I would not prefer it. I'd prefer that this is like a nice blend of something like a Western come an Indian mix. So I prefer it like this rather than adding adding a pav bhaji masala or something and make it more desi. So this is like the right blend is what I think.
So I don't usually make sliders like this at home. I think I've made it like once or twice before, but that was completely different flavor. I had paneer left and we had pav. So this was an experiment. Was the experiment a success or a failure?
Success.
So thank you for that review, Vishal.
Okay then. So I will continue enjoying my what is this called again? Sliders. You guys also do go ahead and try it out. Follow the recipe which Rashmi has informed, and if there are something in vegetarian that you would like us to go ahead and make a video out of, do suggest in the comments down below. And main thing, do not forget to like, subscribe and share. And you guys have a great day ahead. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.